Hey there, and welcome to Friday night. You made it, okay? So we're going to be looking tonight at getting your AI apps running. Hey-o, right over here. We're going to be looking at particularly Chroma and Klein. I'm going to try to show you LTX Sulphur as well. We'll see how much we get through there. But pretty much what this segment is going to be doing is I'm essentially going to show you how to install the stuff. Okay, because I try to make these things for you so that if you get your app, if you get your computer set up, which is key, okay, you punch Pinocchio, throw it out the door, get that nonsense out, and then you actually set your system up correctly, which I can help you to do, and that's the whole point of Get Going Fast. But we get it going, then this stuff runs. Great, you're on Friday night, you're like, hey, I just want to do this tonight. I think I'm just going to do this, and you go Get Going Fast, click it, install it, you're done. But what I had discovered, all that preamble out of the way, is that a lot of you still don't know how to install it or don't know how to use it. Okay, and I don't blame you for that because you can only know the things that you know. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to actually walk you through a Get Going Fast installation, how to do it, and we'll just walk through the whole process. I think there's one of you here, so I'm probably speaking to an empty crowd, but you know what? You give it all to whoever's there. So that's what we're going to do today. All right. But here's what we're going to do. Let's pop on over to the browser and let's go to getgoingfast.pro. Okay. So I have made this for you guys. This site here, if you notice, there is a place here where you can click tools, and that is going to bring us down to this list. Look at, I've got there's like 140 different apps here that you can run. And I think let's start with, we'll start with Klein, okay? Klein is such a good app. It is very FLUX.2 Klein. It's actually pretty amazing. I don't even know how they do it. Like, it's very high quality stuff, very small footprint. I use it with my bots. I say, hey, bot, I want an image of this. And I get those in like a second, okay? But what we did is we made a standalone because I know a lot of you, including myself, get tired, not just tired, but tired of using Comfy UI all the time. So what we're going to do, we're going to type Klein here, and we're going to go grab this FLUX Klein standalone. And you know, she's going to bring us over to this page here. Now, if you're a member, you can actually just click Login with Patreon, okay, up here at the top. And this site will actually change. As it is right now, I'm not logged in. So you can actually buy this, or you can click the free with membership. If you were logged in, there would actually just be a download now button, and it would just download directly. All right. But let's click on the free with membership. So you find the app that you want. The bottom line is you find the app that you want. Click it. Get the zip. So we're going to grab it here. Here is the zip, Klein 9B. And I'm going to download that. Okay. And I'm going to go over to desktop so that you can pretty much see everything that I'm doing here. Hold on. Let's do this. Okay. Now, click it, save it. Now, I want you to notice I saved it over here to a folder. I just call it staging. And you might want to put it in AI tools or something like that, but we'll put it there. Okay. Now, all of this stuff in here, you ain't going to see straight away, but what will have is you'll have an empty file with one zip. So we right click on it. Okay. We go to where it says WinRAR and we go extract here. It's going to extract this run Klein, this README, the install and the disclaimer and the about. Okay, really easy stuff. So then all you do is you click on install Klein full. So this is the one. You grab the one that says install. Okay, and it's going to pop up this window. Now I put this disclaimer here because it's a business. So you just got to know that we do everything we can, but you're also responsible for your computer. So, all right. So now notice it just goes through there. It's going to start grabbing stuff. Okay, I'm going to actually close that because I don't want to reinstall it. But all I did was I clicked that and it started the manual install actually on its own there. So I didn't have to do anything. I just click it. Okay, that will take a while. Okay, but once it does pop up, it's going to look like this. Okay, I thought it was going to look like that. No, it's actually going to look like this. Okay. Where are we? Here we go. Okay, this will pop up. Okay, to get this to pop up again in the future, because this will actually pop up once you install, you just go back over here and in the future, you just click this run Klein, and then it will load and it will bring you to the screen every time. Okay. From here, it's a little bit confusing, I know, but there is a hints button that will pop up the very first time that you run this, and it will show you what to do. Open your model manager, click download repair model. That's the first thing we need to do. Okay, so we're going to click this tab, and then these are the list of models that you can use. I typically like to stick with a 4-step because, you know, I'm a country guy. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, I like 4 steps because I like a 2-step. I like a good 2-step. But no, a good 4-step Laura here is great because it goes fast, right? And we are the Get Going Fast channel. So you pick the one that you want, go back over here, okay? And then you just click download selected model. It will take a while, but these are not big models. So, you know, they're like 3 to 4 gigabytes kind of a thing. So you're going to actually be pretty good with that, you know? So, but once you wait, it will download it. It will, it'll stay there forever. Okay. Then all you have to do is put in whatever your image is. Now, I am not going to put an image to run on here because I'm running all my AI stuff, and I do not want to bog down the computer. But pretty much here, this will show everything you've downloaded. You type your prompt here. You can change your width and height. I almost always start with a 480 by 480, just because I want to make sure it's working. And if I do something small, then I know it shouldn't take that long. Okay. And that's really it. You can also press Control Enter, and Control Enter will, once you type your stuff in here, it will output it. You don't really have to worry about a lot of this other stuff. If you're having problems taking a long time, you can try CPU offload. These warm models doesn't really matter. It just it keeps it warm anyways, but it's just a way of saying keep the model in memory. And then of course you can unload it later as well. But this pops out some very good high quality images for you. I'm trying to find one here that I did that maybe you could you know, let's see, something like here. I did a silly little thing like this, but this is not bad. Okay, that took just a few seconds to generate. So Klein responds very well to good prompting. So if you prompt that thing proper, what I'll do is I'll type something like I'll say like I want a cat running across a rooftop in Morocco. Okay. What I'll do is I'll take that over to ChatGPT, and then I'll just say, hey, expand this and be very descriptive. And usually it will give back about 2 paragraphs worth of stuff. And that, I'm going to be honest, is the key with Klein. Klein is all about good prompting. The better the prompting, the more fantastic the image that you're going to get. Okay. That being said, hey, let's pop on over really quick, and I'm going to show you how to install Chroma. Okay, now Chroma, I want you guys to know Chroma is, it's almost like, oh my god, it is the I've never seen an uncensored model like it before. It is the most not safe for work thing I have ever seen. Okay. But the beautiful part, and I made a video about this, the beautiful part about it is that the NSFW is driving the technology. I got something on my nose here, driving me nuts. Is driving the technology, and what Chroma has been able to do, I think we will soon be able to see in all of our models, safe for work, not safe for work, and that is basically pretty much whatever the heck you want to do. Okay. It looks, this also is a standalone. I love standalones. It means you don't have to deal with comfy UIs. All right. But same thing. You'll see it looks familiar. So to find this, we would do the same thing. We could go over to getgoingfast.pro, click on our tools. And with this one, all we got to do is just click Chroma. And notice it brings up the Chroma. So click that. Okay. Same thing. If you're logged in, you can just straight download it. You don't even have to go to anything else. Otherwise, you can get it there, whatnot, go here. Same thing as before. We're going to just want to click on the download, and then we will save it to a location. That location being I had this open and I pushed it down a bit. Okay, that location being here. All right. So we're in Chroma, same idea. Okay, we're going to install it. We're going to download it here. It's going to say this Chroma NSFW standalone. I just want you to right click on it. All right, and then we'll go back to this WinRAR extract here. Same thing. It's gonna drop all of these files here, and you're gonna need these for later. Okay. Notice it also has this thing in here. It's called ARIA 2C. This basically helps for downloads. So shout out to my bros over at Kobold CPP and DeHanke in particular. He pointed me out to this. He pointed this little app out to me. And really what it does is, like I said, it speeds up downloads quite a lot. So it's very good. And we just threw it in there, just lightweight. All right, so once you get in here, same thing. We're going to click this Install Chroma Standalone. Brings up our disclaimer. Just click it. Now, notice this one's a little bit different. Okay, I should have cleared this out. That should go to the top, but it's fine. We're going to have some options here. Install dependencies, download model, then run. Okay, install, update app dependencies, download, repair model. So what we want to do is we want to do this one. We want all of it. We just want to click one. So you just press one. This will download. It will clone the repository. It will install the models, and it'll download everything. It'll do everything for you. Okay, but with a caveat. The caveat is that this is a. Oh, where did that go? Here we go. All right. The caveat is that this is a massive model. You're going to end up pulling down about 50 gigabytes just to download this. I have very fast internet. Okay, I have great internet, best internet I've ever had in my life. And it takes maybe 10 minutes or more to get these downloaded. So if you're using this in India or you're using this in Brazil or someplace like this, and your internet's not that great, just FYI, you're probably going to leave it until midday the next day, right? Go eat some curry with mom, hang out, go over a ride through town. It will get done eventually. And it is worth it once you get it installed because it is just a incredibly powerful app. Okay, now I am not. Okay, let me just say, I am not the NSFW guy. I'm the AI hobby guy. I'm the guy that gives you what the stuff you need. I'm like, hey, want some good AI apps, man? Here you go. Right? Here's some text to speech. Right? Hey, here's a chat bot. There's just another thing like this. And I am telling you, as the AI hobby guy, the guy that installs it all and plays with it, this app is the best there is. There's just nothing. It's incredible. Okay. Again, it should download the models for you. To run it, all you got to do is just press the. Where are we at here? Getting a little bit lost here. To run it, all you really got to do is click this run. So you just come back and you'll just click run. And that's how you load it up the next time. But again, once it loads up, it should do the models. If you don't have the models, click them here and just repair them. This works very well here as well. If something's not working, sometimes the models are so big that you just have to re-download them. So you click that. All right, it does require Hugging Face authentication. So Hugging Face, of course, where we get these models from. So you do need to go over to your Hugging Face and get a token. Okay, so pretty much to do that, you just go over here to Hugging Face, and over here under Settings, and then it will say Access Tokens, and then you just create one. So create a new token, and you're going to choose Read, give it a name, create it. You'll get a number. All right, I guess we'll just make a test one here. You get a number just like that. All right. Then when we go back to our app, we can plug that bad mamma jamma right in there. Okay. That will help you. If you don't have to do that, you can try it without it. And if it downloads, great. If it doesn't, then, put the Hugging Face token in. All right. So same thing. Here's your prompts. Okay. You really don't need to mess with anything. Here's the width and the height. So again, I usually try my first thing down around the bottom. So I'd take this to 512. But to be truthful about this model is fast regardless the size. So I have discovered that with this, even if I'm doing a high def versus a low def, it takes about the same amount of time. On a 4090, it's taken me about 1 minute to make an image with this. Okay, here's a prompting guide. You can look at this. One thing that this model in particularly is very good with, responds well to, is using Venus.ai. Now, I don't know if you know Venus.ai, but basically it's an uncensored chatbot. Okay, it's not a very good one, I wouldn't say, but it will. You can do whatever you want with it. Okay, it's like it's how it probably should be, but it's just not as high quality as ChatGPT or Grok. But what you can do is you throw a prompt in there and you say, give me a very explicit prompt along these lines. You paste it in here, and it will it'll do it. I mean, even popping back to this weird picture here, that was Flux there. Let's pop back over to here. This funny one with the turtle. That's actually really high quality. And the fact that he even knows what a Ninja Turtle is very good. This doesn't do celebrities well, but it does animals, it does Ninja Turtles, it does people, it does scenes very well. And I don't want to be too freaky on you guys here, but because I'm really not that freaky, right? But you get your freak on with this model. Like it I don't know how to explain it. You got to play with it. Okay, I've shown you how to do it. You just go in there, you get yourself a prompt, and you're ready to go. That's really all you need to do. And because it's standalone, you don't have to do anything else. You just got to make sure your computer is set up properly. And of course, I've given you the tools for that. If you go to checker.getgoingfast.pro, you can run this to make sure you have everything installed. It'll tell you if you're missing stuff. And then if you want, you can go to setup.getgoingfast.pro. And this is a script that I have that will install everything you need. This actually gets you going down the road. Okay. Then when you come over and you hit your file explorer and all that, then these will work. It's literally as easy as downloading the file, extracting it, clicking the install. That's it. And then click the run. Sometimes you don't even have to click the run because the install will do the run. And then you get these fantastic apps. And I am telling you guys, you're going to like Chroma. Again, I deal with a lot of AI every day. I mean, I do this for all day, every day. So it takes a bit to impress me, and I'm impressed. This is future tech. Okay, so that's it, guys. Notice, I guess we'll just end it up with these things. You have your open output folder. You can just do your thing. Listen, in the future, what you can do as well is open up your file explorer and make a shortcut. You can actually just grab this thing. Here, let me see. Let me show you how to do this. Let me go back to your desktop view. You can just grab it throw it over to your desktop, and you hold the control and the shift button down at the same time, right? 2 fingers, and notice it says create link, and then you can just drop it there, and then that will be a quick way for you to load that in the future. Okay, if this was helpful, let me know. Okay, I like to just make stuff, and then I assume that you guys can figure it out because I try to make it as simple as possible. But I am, like I said, understanding that some of you are still a little bit confused. If you want more videos like this, let me know, and I'll be happy to make them. In the meanwhile, let me know what kind of apps you're working with. What sort of problems do you usually bump up against? What's a common sort of frustration that you have with installing stuff, and what helps you to get it working? I'd love to hear. In the meanwhile, guys, enjoy your Friday. We will catch you later, and as usual, be good to other people, and be good yourself as well. We'll see you around the bend. Hey.